Good morning, my app, a Arbeck. Here's the plan. Everybody is working outside the house today. Not a single person inside. And I think that was almost entirely true as well yesterday when we were away. There is a major push to get everything in and around the pool ready for this event that we've got coming up on Monday, which is not long now. Today's Friday. So there's painting, skim coating, electrical, tiling, still working on ceilings, all sorts of things going on in the gazebo, in the outside bathroom, trying to get everything ready. What could possibly go wrong? Here's a little intervention from future me. I'm what can go wrong. Stick around to the end of the video, you'll see what I mean. We'll start here this morning at the outside bathroom and on the left the pump room. We've got all sorts of things going on here, a lot of skim coat, painting, two electricians working in here. There's a desperate rush to try and get everything finished, and we've still got drainage ditches being dug and PVC pipe being put into drains over on this side. We do have this morning everybody outside. At the moment, 9-10 guys working on the gazebo, whether it's working on the ceiling, which now does have all the Hardiflex on this side, the kind of soffit area. They're working on still painting and skim coating. Got two guys working on that right now. And we have almost all of the floor tiles in place, just a little bit on this outside edge, and I think on the opposite outside edge, still to be done, but all the main flooring area is done. If they get these two little bits finished, then they'll start working on column tiling, first 1 meter up. Oh, it's all go here. We still have today and tomorrow, that's Friday and Saturday, to get this done. If they don't get done, and the suggestion at the moment is they won't, we'll have some guys coming back on Sunday as well. They could, in theory, then still be in for part of Monday if there's any kind of little bits of finishing still to be done, but we need a kind of a handover of this by Monday lunchtime at the latest. So most likely they really need to get all of this done, at least to a usable level, by Sunday night. I think we've just got Oliver working on these manhole covers at the moment, just creating the lids for these. There was some spillage yesterday when Manny had his little accident, but that'll all get cleaned up, so that's no problem. With one guy working on these, it's going to be slow today. Yesterday, we did have a couple of the glass suppliers crew in. Apparently, I mean, we were away, so we didn't see it, but they were just doing little fixes here and there where the engineer had found things that he wasn't happy with. So that glass is still to be finished. We still don't have a window for the dirty kitchen. That's still to come. I think there's one other little window missing as well at the moment. Now, I have to make a correction. The guys that are doing the glass banisters around the balconies and in the upstairs areas, it's actually a different crew. And I did just ask when do we expect them to come back, because we've still got those upstairs areas to finish. We've mentioned before that although that glass is tempered and therefore relatively strong, it can chip. So we're going to wait until really virtually all of the decoration surrounding those glass areas, so that's at the entrance hall, the entrance hall upstairs and along the double height ceiling area. We're going to wait until all of that decoration is pretty much finished, so there is less danger of someone coming along banging that glass. So probably a couple of weeks, they think, before we're ready to get those guys back in. It's just after lunch, and here at the outside bathroom we've got two guys working on skim coat and paint and sanding, trying to get this to a nice clean finish, and they're doing great. It is blisteringly hot, they've got no shade, tough work. Inside, more and more and more tiles. I can't get in there at the moment, but I think the toilet at the far end is fully tiled on the walls. Here where the wash basin will be, 2/3 tiled, maybe more. Really good progress here. And over here on the shower area, still more work being done just to smooth out the walls a little bit. Inside the pump room, we've got more plumbing going on. So they've put in another junction, and we've now got water supply heading out down towards the gazebo. It's not all connected yet, and there is also some more drainage being done over there as well. With so many guys working in here, of course there's been a lot of progress this morning. We've now got most of our cabinet doors on this little countertop just here. We've got electrical connections being put into place over here. We've got skim coat again on the ceiling over here and over here. Take another dizzy pill, we're still spinning. Rico and Elson are working on a little bit more plastering down on the steps. They've already done, you can't see it because it's just the other side of this set of tiles. The vertical riser there has been rendered, plastered, and we've also got still adjustments being made to the roof, trying to bring it to a level that everyone's kind of happy with. We're definitely not there yet, but they're still working on it. I was was looking right at it, didn't mention it. Tiling on the columns. So these tiles are similar or the same, I think similar to the tiles that we use actually in the dining room on the wall feature there. These are a little bit lighter actually. But these, as I've mentioned before, these will go on all the way up to a height of 1 meter on all of the columns. It's 4:30. Some of the guys are out of here. Some are not. Before we have a look around, the contribution today is from Jesus Do That Please. He says he had a dream. He arrived at the pearly gates and he said to St. Peter, "It's too early. Give me a second chance." St. Peter looked at his records and said, "Yeah, well, maybe. And tell you what, here's a teaspoon. Go and dig all of the sand out of the Sahara. If you do that, I'll give you another go." Jesus Do That Please said, "Oh, that's too difficult. Give me another choice." St. Peter said, "Okay, take Mike down to the pub on Friday night and get him to buy everyone a drink." Jesus said, "Give me the teaspoon." Right, let's have a look around. We did lose some time this afternoon with some pretty heavy rain. Started around 2 o'clock, lasted for maybe about an hour. In fact, there's still a little bit of drizzle right now. Also, the power went out, so they couldn't use any tools, so that meant no tile cutting and various other things. And the rain was heavy, so the guys had to take shelter for probably close to an hour. So we did lose some time, but they're kicking on now. We do have more tiles, and they're about to be cut. It's going to get noisy. There are a few more tiles on one of the columns. We have more paint and skim coat in various places around here. We have, I believe, all of the doors on the cabinet, although, well, they're all open at the moment, you can't see them. We've got, what else have we got? I think there was more done still up on this edge of the roof. It's still a dog's breakfast of a mess, but maybe it's coming together, we'll see. Tiling in here is very nearly done. All of the far end, where the toilet is done. There's a couple of tiles down at the bottom in here, not done, but that is where the wash basin will be. So that will remain untiled for the moment. And now, something I missed, they had put a door frame into that door, into the toilet. I wasn't paying attention. Here, in the shower area, still a lot more to do. It is very nearly 6 o'clock. The light is fading fast. The guys are winding down. We do still have Frederick over here just making a start on the second column with tiles. So now we can see in this rather low light environment, that is roughly what each of the columns will look like. Well, the top part needs to be painted again, but that's the appearance. We have a newly rendered wall on this end, and we had still a lot more work going on with the bottom frame on the outside edge of the roof. Still work to be done. But that's it for the day. Or the day, even. The guys will just chill for a few minutes and then they'll be out of here. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. My drone has obstacle avoidance, but if you switch on sideways flight, that avoidance is impeded. I switch off sideways flight because I want to fly sideways. But when you do that and then you don't look where you're going, that can happen. Flew it straight into a bush. And here's my tip of the day. That drone just keeps trying to right itself. Its little wings are whizzing round and round the rotors. And when I reached in to try to switch it off, cut the power, it didn't respond to that. So I reached in more, grabbed it. It kept spinning. They're only little plastic rotors, but damn near cut my thumb off. And it had a good go at my leg. It's just vindictive. So, the tip of the day. When your drone's stuck in a bush, just say, screw it, walk away. Wait till the battery runs out.